Hi Kiwi. Alright, so we're back at Hollow Knight, and I've done a fair bit of research into where these charms are located, as well as some other completion goals that I thought I had on my list, and in fact I did. Between then and now, or the last video and now, I did have a brief spell of... I took a quick trip over to the Crystal Peak to see if a mask fragment was missed at the very top of the Crystal Peak. Really didn't accomplish anything aside from a very small amount of geo and a very significant amount of unnecessary damage taken, which I'm kind of glad wasn't on video. But either way, with all that said, we're gonna get right into the mix of things. First off, we're gonna collect a charm that's over here in the Crystal Peaks. You know, I probably should have equipped the charms that would expedite my travels, but here we are without the mass fragment. I also did notice this on the way in earlier, so let's go ahead and collect that. King's Idol, cool. You can always use more geo. But the thing we're interested in, I believe, is actually in this area. And we want to go over here. There, in theory, might be a broken wall over here. There we go. Looks like a relatively straightforward platforming challenge. Oh yeah, relatively straightforward indeed. Can't tell if I'm supposed to land there or not, so I'm going to try and get through this with... yeah. Okay, you can't land there. That's good to establish early. So I think this is just a crystal heart timing challenge. So... go. Nice, got it. Beautiful. Now, it looks like there's an exit over there that probably brings us to a goodie. But let's go see what's over here first. Probably just a quick path back. Alright. That looked a little silly. We're good, though. Alright, let's go ahead and get whatever goodies over here. And by what... oh. It's a pretty location to find it. Alright. And I think this is similar to where we found Quick Focus before, too. In a little, geode-looking location. Anyway, Deep Focus. Let's see what this does. Naturally formed within a crystal over a long time period, draws in soul from the surrounding air. The bearer will focus soul at a slower rate, but the healing effect will double. That doesn't sound like a charm I would ever personally use, but it's cool that we have it. 1% more towards completion, you know? We're 1% away from technically being 100%, although at this point we know that wouldn't be satisfying. Anywho, so the reason why I'm porting back here is because, well, I happen to have left this in the previous episode, and it actually lines up with one of my goals for returning. And on the bright side, since I'm here, I still have my combat charms, because I figured out how to find the rematch against the Dung Defender. I was looking in the right location, my approach was inappropriate. That said, without any soul, I'm not going to be able to get it, so I will have to pick a fight with you real quick. And that should be adequate, as long as I don't screw this up. So, in theory, there really is no hint about this other than just looking it up. I wonder how you're supposed to know about that otherwise. What have we got here? King's Idol, nice. More geo is always welcome. Oh, look at him, he's just napping. Alright. Our long destined reunion? I don't know. Our long-awaited reunion with the Dung Defender. And that's cool. This place looks like the White Palace, because he used to be one of the Knights of the King. Alright, let's see how this fight goes. The THUNDAAA! Doma, doma, doma. Oh, that's new. Alright, that does a lot of damage. I gotta be careful. And his dung balls can be destroyed, so I have to remember that too. Alright, I have to be careful about this. He's kind of like Zod in that regard, that he has... how dare I compare best boy to worst boy. He doesn't stagger at all, does he? I'm gonna try and heal. I definitely got away with that far freer than I deserve to. Alright, we'll just try and heal here. He doesn't seem to... He's one of the few bosses where fighting in the corner seems to work very well. He's a basketball. Oh. Okay. Oh, that goes the whole way. Alright, so you have to use Shade Dive to survive that. Alright, I need more HP. I'm gonna try and heal here and hope that he doesn't hit me. I think that did 2 damage, but I'm not sure. Alright, this is definitely a boss where, the THUNDAAA! Chose the wrong place to heal. Alright, nice. Oh, man, that hurts. He's got a lot of HP. But he must be close now. I got too aggressive, though. Taking the heal. Apparently, you can get heals for free pretty easily there. But yeah, Mark of Pride would be very effective against this guy because he, you're prone to getting hit if you attack while he's forming his balls. There we go. First try, White Defender. Yeah, so unfortunately, while I was looking up where to find him... Oh, he's waving at the king. Sorry, friend. I'm sorry. My friends, I will protect our dear kingdom. Have faith in me. We will all meet again. I promise it. Oh. Oh my goodness, I just realized these are the 5 knights. I think that's him I think that's him. But he made a little, or no, that's him right there. He made little dung statues of all of his friends. That's so sad. They're all dead except for him, I think. Actually, no, I think the White Lady is one of them, actually. So that might... I think that's her right here. The other ones, I know Yzma's one of them. Maybe that's the Hollow Knight there? I don't know. But either way, it's kind of sad. But... yeah, alright, let's try and take him on again. Looks like he has a similar fashion to Zoe, but what I was saying is, unfortunately, when I was looking up where to find him, I also... Oh, you can see there's statues in the background, like the proper statues. So yeah, that's the White Lady over there, and then Dung Defender on the right. I don't know who that is. I don't know who the other ones are. One of them must be Yzma. But beyond that, I don't really know. Oh, wait. I can dodge that. But yeah, I read on the wiki that if you stand in the corners, you can pretty much heal for free almost entirely, almost every time, so... That's only abusable until I reach the point where he one-shots us, which I presume is going to be how it is, like with a Zode, but we'll find out soon enough, I suppose. I probably won't do all 5 matches against him here, but I will, I'll get at least a couple wins. Oh, you do damage. Should probably heal. Oh, wow. He got it in the exact position where that would work. Yup! Yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll beat him 2 or 3 times, and then I'll go back to our charm hunting. I know where pretty much every charm I'm interested in collecting is. And I'm very curious to see what happens when we visit the charm cellar after collecting all of them. Because I know I've seen you have her like as like a spirit above your head before. I have no idea what that is, if it's a charm itself or what. I assume that she would give you a charm as a reward for that, but I don't know. Maybe I can do this. I can, I just have to be in the right position. Doma doma doma! Oh, oh, oh. Still the best character. You can't change my mind otherwise. Grim's got nothing on the Dung Defender. Come on over here, bud. I want to try this. Yeah. Like, if I just bring Mark of Pride, this will be a lot easier. It'll be very effective against him. That is not effective. I'm just going to work on getting some damage in. And try to heal now. Yeah, it seems like he has a very hard time aiming for the corners. This, on the other hand, is a problem. Wasted a fair bit of soul there. Oh no, I don't have... I can probably jump over that, actually, from the looks of it. But I'm very much using the corner strategy as a crutch, though. Yeah. It's not a guarantee that he can't hit there, it's just, it's much less likely. Alright, yeah, if I could switch out some charms, I definitely would, but we're just gonna keep at it. It's really sad that he's basically dreaming of his glory days with his friends. He's just lonely, which is really sad. We'll just try and get as much damage as we can. And get a heal for free when we can as well. I bet if I use the charge, the spin attack... Yeah, I realized far too late that I could have dodged that. Alright, maybe the corner strat isn't as great as it seems. The first attempt made it seem like it was, but here it does not. He's a boss that punishes me for being aggressive, and if one thing has been very clearly established, I like to play this game aggressive. But it's not paying off. Alright, I know he's gonna do this, so I'm ready for it this time, and then he's gonna jump up. Alright, I need to gather some soul. Alright, I can try and heal here. This is a little too close for my comfort, bud. Alright, yeah. Clearly the initial strategy only worked the first time, and now looks convincingly less strategic, so I think what I'll do is I'll sit back when he's throwing his balls and I'll just use projectiles instead, because hopefully I can destroy them as I'm hitting him as well, in theory. That or I'll use the charge nail. I got some good damage. And then I immediately forgot my plan. Oh dear. I might have been fine if I hadn't jumped there, but I'm not convinced. Alright. I may just need to switch out my charms to the Mark of Pride, and then I'll be more convincingly capable of things. Man, that does... Everything only does 2 damage. It's not that bad, but what is bad is how I'm playing. Because I'm too dependent on a strategy that worked for one fight. And I still won't learn my lesson. I tried to dash through that, and now I have no soul. At least I was ready for it this time. Got some HP. Not enough to survive a hit, though. Alright, now I do. Alright. I'm just gonna keep trying to heal when I can. Ah, hit me. I don't have the soul to survive another hit. Now I should. Oh, close. Alright, I'll charge up. Oh wait, no, he's gonna dash. I need to do this. And I'll charge this up and try to get as many hits as I can. Unfortunately, that did not pay off. I'll take the heal here while I can. I mispositioned. Or maybe I positioned right and then I bounced off of him when I hit him. We'll go in. We'll try one more time. Clearly, my strategy is not working, and like I said, I guarantee you, if I switch out to like Mark of Pride, I'll have a much easier time fighting him because I won't get hit when he's charging his balls, and I can be aggressive like I like to be. But having to play safe against him is honestly my downfall. Yup. It sounds kind of like a sound effect that Eggman does in Sonic Adventure 2 when he jumps. Alright. Doma Doma! Still has some of the best sound design. Try and get the heal off here. We're good. Ugh, man, that comes out pretty fast. Dude's just having the time of his life. That attack really is a free hit as long as I'm positioned appropriately. Oh, well. Yeah, okay, I can jump over that, which is good to know, because I have to have that as a backup in case I screw up. That was a lot of damage that I got on him, but also a lot of damage he got on me, so let's heal it off. Uh-oh. Oh, whew, saved it. dodge that okay. Wow, he actually landed in the corner for a change. Alright, I'm gonna go aggressive and heal here. Almost got the hit on him. And then I have this charged up, get a bunch of free hits. That's some good damage. The THUNDAAA! I love that it's basically his like limit break kind of special attack sort of thing, and I'm just sitting there healing. But that means he should be close, because I don't think he has much HP left if he's going to use that. Ah, that landed in the worst possible location. Alright. Alright, he's got to be close. I'm just going to try and get myself to 5 HP, and I should be fine now. Whoop, dodged that just in time. Alright, maybe he had a little bit more HP than I expected. Charge this up, and this should hopefully finish him. There we go. That was close. In terms of me getting hit at the last second there, but not much more than that. I'm sorry I keep beating you in front of your friends, man. I really wish I could give you the best, and all I'm doing is ruining your dreams. But thank you for a good fight. My king, I believe in you. I believe in hollowness. My devotion will never falter. We're basically trying to break him, and I hate it. Alright, we'll keep going until 20 minutes, whether I get another kill or not. And then we'll start going for some more charms, because I've still got a couple to go. At the very least, I can prove to myself that I can beat him without the crutch of the Mark of Pride, and then when I do beat him with it, I at least know that I could without it. Darn it. Whoa! Alright, I need to heal. Alright. Lots of HP gained. Just heal up 2 more times. Get out of there because he can hit me. Yeah. Mark of Pride is definitely going to be strong here. Alright, I can die in 1 more hit if I'm not careful. Well, I was careful and I still died, so oh well. Oh no, he says the thunder in his sleep. Oh, he's precious. He is too pure a thing. You can't... Why would you ever want to harm this man? Oi, mama! Yeah. My range just isn't large enough. Yeah, and then I just take far too much damage for my own good if I try to be aggressive. Well, there's no defending that. At least I can heal now. I need to get above 3 soul, or 3 masks. Take another heal. Okay, so I can survive 1 hit. Yeah, it definitely feels like that's the move to pull off. Whoop! I'm honestly surprised I got away with that. That move definitely seems really good against him. I'm lucky that didn't land where I could have been. Alright. Get some good damage. Whoop! You gotta be quick and ready to dodge that. Waka! Oop. Uh-oh. Thank goodness I still had the charge on that. I was locked in the healing animation. Alright. This will be our last attempt, and then we'll go and collect some... I love him. I love him so much. The THUNDAAA! For a meme character, he's clearly meant to be a meme of some sort for this game, but nonetheless, you can't help but love his charisma. Hi, Kiwi! I hear you coming down the stairs. Wow, I got wrecked. Hello. I found the second dung defender. He's sleeping in a dung pile surrounded by statues made out of dung of his friends. And he snores and he says, "The THUNDAAA," in his sleep. He is wonderful. I'm currently ruining his dreams. But after this attempt, I'm going to go collect some charms instead. He is definitely a boss you need the Mark of Pride against to do well. Or at least with how I fight things. Ah, that's going to land right on me. Alright. Can probably heal here for free, but... Whoop. Alright, I gotta be ready for him to do his down special, if you want to call it that. Alrighty. Try and get a heal. See if I can get another spinning attack. Ah, he still hit me with it. I'll heal up here. Should be able to get 3 masks. Cool. Alright, that's 1 hit more. I can pick. We're ready for him. Out he comes, and spin we win. Yeah, just that's definitely the strategy for dealing with him. Dash through that, get ready for another charge attack, and spin. Yeah, if I don't go super aggro against him, I have a reasonable chance. Feels like I should be coming up on face. Yep, there it is. Okay. Yeah, this is the only clue I know that I have. I'm almost to beating him. Alright. Oh, man. Took way too much damage there. I think I'm still okay. Alright. Get ready for his down smash, or down special. Charge up an attack, and spin. And run to the corner and try to heal up. Okay. Ah. Alright. Get ready for the dash. Charge up my attack. Spin to win. Oh, we're so close. Oh, this is spooky, Kiwi. Okay, I'm 1 hit away from death. But I can also... Alright, got enough to heal. Take the heal. Okay. Don't waste my dash. Take that. Charge this up. I think this should do it. Nope. Oh, I must be really close. Get the heal. Oh, I'm in a bad spot. 1 hit and I'm dead. Whew. Got him. Okay, there we go. Whew. Take a deep breath. Actually, don't take a deep breath here. It's a real bad mistake. Goodbye, friends. This scene is just really sad. My king, hollowness will be reborn, glorious and bright, just as it always has, or always was. THUNDAAA! Alright. Well, that's 3 of 5 wins. Let's move on for now, and we'll come back later, similar to how we're doing Zote. We'll take a break. Anyway, my next step in getting stuff is I'm going to go down and traverse towards the ancient basin. I believe I already got a mask fragment over here, but I want to confirm. And once I've confirmed that, I know there's one in Green Path that I need to get. Not a mask fragment, but a charm that I can now get. So we'll probably head to Green Path after that. Could definitely use a bench, though. I seem to be rather damaged after that fight. I guess I'll heal up. Actually, I'm going to check a reference I saved for myself just to make sure I'm not missing any of my goals here. So we got the one, we've been to the Crystal Peak, so I don't need to go back there. That's the one in Green Path. Right, I wanted to travel over there. So you know what? Hold that thought. We're going to go back up to where the Defender was, and I'm going to go to the Royal Waterways and miss 2 things that I think I have missed. Or, did I just say miss the things I missed? And get the things I missed. Alright. So up we go. So, the two things I've missed, I know where one of them is, and I'm forgetting where the second one is, but I think I know where it is. Oh, wait, you know what? The second thing I missed was the Dung Defender, so there's only one thing left here that I want. But it's a charm that I got in my original playthrough and somehow completely forgot about in my second. So, we're gonna go get that now. That said, I do not have the Wayward Compass, so I'm inevitably going to get lost, and I almost forgot that these guys are throughout this entire area, which isn't ideal. Alright, let's see. So, where I want to go... Probably want to aim for the bench first. Collect what soul or what geo I can on the way. But this place doesn't really pay out too great, so maybe I'll focus more on traversal than anything else here, I think. Here's our bench. Okay, and now that I know where I am... I just want to go down from here and then to the left. Right? Yeah. Oh, I'm a little lost. Okay, now I see. Okay, so no, I want to go directly down from here. I think I'm still on the right path. And then all I want to do is go down this way. Oh, buddy, you're having a bad time. I think I want to go further. Is there a yeah, there's somewhere even lower than here. Oh, this is a bad time. Too many things. Too many things. Everyone just calm the heck down, please. Oh, not calming down anytime soon. Oh my god, leave me be. Oh god. Ah! Oh my god. Too many flukes. Oh, these are a lot of sound. Oh my god. Calm down, everyone. Oh my goodness. Well, we got him. And now we're just going to keep traveling this way and still continue to walk into things. We'll wait for this to respawn. At least I'm one-shotting these things. Alright. There we go. Now we keep going this way. And we go for a little swim over here. And we find a thing. Why, hello there. The Fluke Marm. You know what? This is probably one of those few opportunities to use the Abyssal Shriek. And it's dead. Sorry, but not actually. Thank you for your charm, the Fluke Nest. Living charm born in the gut of a fluke marm transforms the vengeful spirit spell into a horde of volatile baby flukes. From some of the videos I've listened to recently, I heard that this charm, for a brief while, was objectively broken in terms of how much damage it dealt, and so it was a core tenet of the old Hollow Knight speedruns. I think it's since fallen out of favor thanks to some very hardcore nerfs, which, to be fair, is likely earned, considering how broken it was. But even after nerfing it, they kept its cost at 3, so it's effectively useless. For 3 notches, you really just don't get enough out of it for it to be worthwhile. To my understanding. I mean, keep in mind, I'm not a speedrunner. Yet. Maybe one day. But alright, we got the Dung Defender, we got the Fluke Marm. There's the thing in Green Path. There's the thing in the Abyss. And then I think I have 2 different things in... The problem for me is these maps are not distinctly different. I'm using pictures from the wiki. I mean, the other part of my brain when I play Hollow Knight. So I don't want to go there yet. Fungal Waste into Deep Nest. Alright. I think for now what I'm going to do is... What's the fastest way out of here? Let's see. The map... Fastest way out is probably... Yeah, I think my plan is going to be fast travel out of here and then get over to the stag coach down there. Or actually, that might be closer. I don't think it really matters that much, but either way, we're getting beamed up. And then, I suppose, I'll head down to the palace grounds because there's one thing I'd like to check with the tram that's over here. So, since that's on the way, I believe, right? Yeah, since that's on the way, we'll do this first. I'm pretty sure I already got the item over here that I'm looking for, which means I'll have to reassess my options for where it might be. I do not want that chasing me. It killed me once a long time ago, and I still resent it for it. Anyway, I believe I've done this, but I want to check down here really quick. I'm pretty sure I did this in like maybe 1 or 2 videos ago, so really not that long a time ago. But I just want to confirm that the item I'm looking for here is obtained. Don't see anything over here. I think it's actually in the lower section, so let me pop down that hole over here. Hello, unfriendlies. Anything over here? No. And what about in this little corner over here? Aha! I did miss it. Now we can upgrade our nail. Excellent. Alright. For some reason I remembered going through here, but I guess I was mistaken. Is there anything else over here other than a bad time? Doesn't seem it. Would have been nice if it knocked out the wall while it was dive bombing me like that, but whatever. We take those small victories. And you know what? Since I'm so close, why don't we go get the other item I'm missing? Since it's we're right by the abyss, I may as well hit up this spot too. So I want to go down and then down further, but let me call the tram and switch up my charms, because I would assume I need, since I couldn't access it before, I'm going to assume I need Yoni's blessing for this. Hey, based on how he looks, I would probably call him Johnny, but for some reason in my heart I feel like it's pronounced Yoni. I don't know why. It's probably wrong. Alright, let's briefly replace this for the Wayward Compass. And then Joni's Blessing requires 4, I think. Yeah. I'll unequip both of these so that I can, just in case I need both of these. I don't care if I'm overcharmed. I'm not going to be fighting anything. Or maybe I am. I don't actually know what happens when I get there. But at least I have a lot of HP now. So to get there, I want to go straight down. Whoop. Maybe not straight down. Oh, okay, so I see. All of my hearts are blue now, which means... Or all of my masks are blue now, which means... If I get hit, I can't heal. That does nerf my general playstyle a fair tidge, but... I think we're okay. I'm inclined to think we'll be okay. Alright. Yes, it worked, I think. It lit up. Something's happening. Ooh. Oh. I think this is the number of hearts I have. That one hit I took on the way down may have knocked me out of the chance of having this. Yeah, I need 3 more hearts, so I need 2 more, which probably means I need fragile stamina or fragile HP as well. Because I don't think there's anything else here that gives HP that I have. So I guess we're gonna go to Green Path. So fastest way to there would be... I think honestly I just climb back up. And then I have to make sure I get down here without taking any damage next time, or it won't work. Unless this is reference to my max HP and not my current HP, which I doubt, but only one way to find out, and that's to get more HP. It's a good thing I equipped the 2 blue charms, because even with those combined, I don't have enough HP, but it helped prove a point. I might not have included into the HP requirement if I hadn't seen that. Yeah. I tried to avoid too many spoilers when looking up where the charms are, so I didn't... Aside from the Dung Defender's fight, I didn't really... I tried not to read anything. The only reason I read the Dung Defender was because I was curious about his history, and so I read the wiki article, and I read a little too far, but that's why I knew kind of the context of the fight a bit more than what I would have otherwise Alright. Oh, you know what? I may have had enough, actually, if I hadn't taken that damage. Let me see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14? I'm either 14 or 15. I didn't actually see how many I needed. Let's play it safe and go grab fragile... go grab fragile stamina or heart or whatever it is. I believe it's either in the entrance... I think to get it I need to go to the Queen's Garden. No, Queen's Station. There we go. When we go to the Queen's Station, we'll purchase the fragile charm. And so where do I need to go for this? Go to the right, and he's up here. So I need to go to that guy over there. Okay. I'll just keep these charms equipped for now, even if they're kind of suboptimal for traversal. Alright, so I just need to kind of net go, or overall net towards the up and the right. And I have to remember to take a trip over to the City of Tears again to collect my power-up, my nail upgrade. You're cute. Oh, hey. Well, it's a good thing I smacked him. I got the Hunter Journal updated. Convenient. Alright. We're just not even going to play with these. Oh, there's a thing over there. I guess we are going to briefly play with these things because I want whatever's over here. Looks like it's going to be either a King's Idol, a Hollowness Seal, or a Wanderer's Journal. Wanderer's Journal. I guess that makes sense since it's with a Wanderer. I'm sorry. Says the Wanderer, not me. Alright, do I want to go here? I unequipped Wayward Compass, didn't I? That's going to be a problem. But this is the only way to the right if this is the room I think it is, so... Hey Kiwi, can you guess where I am? No idea, you say. Well... You sure you don't remember these guys? They're among your favorite enemies in the game, right? Alright. So where's the place that I can go to the right and then left? I may be vaguely lost again. This is unideal. Unless this is where I came from. Alright, this looks like it's below the Mantis Village somehow? No, that can't be right. Well, let me pop my head up here and see what's up here. Alright, this looks like a place that connects to Green Path, so this is promising. Giant mushroom. Giant dead mushroom. Alright. Oh, okay, I know where I am now. This is where I want it to be. Perfect. Alright, so that leads to the City of Tears. I wonder if I can reopen it if I come through that right side, but that's not what I'm here for. It does look like there's a door over there maybe, so I should go check that out on the way back. But for now, we have one mission in mind, and that is to get over here, I believe. I want to believe. Yes, here we are. Hello, friend. I've got nothing left to show you. Do you want something more? You're so greedy. Am I... Oh, okay, I know what happened. It's not that I never got the charm, it's that Divine currently has it in her belly. That's a problem, which means I am actually gated by Geo for this. So I guess we're gonna go take that trip to the City of Tears, but I can't get my nail upgrade because I need to sell my things and then spend it all on Divine. That's so lame. Alright, is there a way to fast travel around these parts? I could head back to the Queen Station. Alright, why don't I... There's something kind of in this area that I wanted to explore anyway, so I'm going to head back down for a brief spell, because I think there's something down by Deep Nest. Unfortunately, when I was in the really... What was it? The Fungal Canyon, or I don't even remember what it's called. There was a place I could have gone to that probably would have given me the second-to-last mass fragment that I'm missing, and I chose not to go down it because I'm dumb. But yeah, we're just gonna go charge that way, and I guess we'll try and grab what's the point of healing if I can't actually heal? We'll try and grab what I can on the way there, so I want to go left here, and then down and towards the right, I think. Right? Ugh, I should have equipped the Wayward Compass when I was by the Charm Crafter fellow. Could have equipped Gathering Swarm as well to gather more, of that. Alright, so that's a watery path, so I think I want to go down this way. Yeah, I think this is correct. Yeah, this looks like it leads towards the Mantis Village, which is where I want to go. Yeah, this is definitely where the Mantis Village, or no, this is where okay, I know where I am. Perfect. I think at least. Okay, maybe I don't know where I am. All right. Yeah, I've gone the wrong way. That's fine. I need to go slightly more this way. Oh, hi there, friend. Or not friend. Yeah. I need to travel to the right. And then from here, I need to travel downwards and then to the left. This is what I was... The other area kind of made me think of a similar situation where it's a wall you have to... You need the Mantis Claw to access for the most part. Do I keep going to the left? Yeah, I keep going to the left. Oh, apparently I've not been through here before. Or have I? Fungal core. I mean, I have been here. I just guess I haven't opened up that shortcut. I must not have fully explored this area is the issue. That's fine, though. At least those guys give a nice little lump sum of geo. Nothing compared to what I could be getting. Well, let's open up this shortcut real quick. It's a shame. Like, I backtracked here just to see the giant mushroom again, and I didn't, and I missed this. It's kind of just silly. I guess that's what happens when I get distracted by giant mushroom and friendly things. Oh well. I think this is what I'm looking for. Or not? We'll see. Maybe I do think I've been through here. It's just I need to go further down. I might have to find a bench pretty soon or I'll die. Taking a lot of hits. Oh, he's resistant to pogoing. That's cute. I, on the other hand, am rapidly running out of HP. Alright, this looks like the entrance to Deep Nest if I had to guess. Let me just see if there's anything over here real quick. I don't think there is, except for maybe the giant one. Yeah, I literally was like on the doorstep of this location, and assuming I haven't been down here and there's a mass fragment down here, we'll find out. Alright, I guess, no, I have been down here. Okay, so then, when was I down here? Alright, this is the entrance to the Mantis Village. So, I actually don't know where the last mass fragment piece I need is, because I have definitely missed it. Well, at the very least, let me go get to this bench real quick. I have one more place I want to check before I end the video. I forget what was over there that I wanted to find, but am I not even in the... this is... Oh, you know what? I'm completely turned around. Alright. I am in Deep Nest, which was a goal, because I want to go back to where Nosk was. Well, that's what I get for scratching my head while I'm platforming, I guess. I wanted to go back to where Nosk was, just in case I missed a mass fragment. I don't think it was a mass fragment. I forget what it was. I found the pale ore. Hold on. Let me check my second brain. What was it over here? It was a pale ore. Okay, so I already got this pale ore. I don't need to backtrack here at all. All right, then. Let me find a place that's safe and get out of here. And I think the safest place to get to at this point is probably up to the King Station, assuming I can... Whoops. Assuming I can platform safely. I remember there was a episode where I was super tilted in this location and just failure after failure. It was not a good look, not a good time. Thankfully, those episodes have been relatively few and far between, even if the last one was one of them, unfortunately. But let's get out of here before we run into more trouble. I'm really sad I can't upgrade my nail, though. So that begs the question, where do I go? I need to go to the right. Okay, I've been through here enough times, I should know that. I'm not even going to go picking fights right now because I do not want to. Alright, here's the King Station, which means there's a bench and a stagway not too far away. Okay, here we are. Alright, so I guess the next goal is to gather enough Geo so that I can afford Divine's upgrade. And then I still have a couple other tasks that I know I can do. Fortunately, I couldn't get Yoni's, whatever's behind Yoni's lock thing. But I know I have something in Green Path still to get. Or no, do I? No, I don't. I still have something in... or no, is this... Yeah, I do actually still have something in Green Path to get. I should have gotten that while I was there. Or I was so close to being right by where it was. Alright, you know what? I'm going to make this a slightly longer episode. I just want to have, like, some completion mark checked off, as this last half hour has been fairly unsatisfying. Alright, so let me switch out my charms, though, because these are not working for me. Wayward Compass, welcome back. No, not Soul Eater. Let's do Shaman Stone and Spell Twister. Okay. And map. So the place I want to get is over there. And to get there, I need to take the stag coach from the Lake of Un. Okay. So, hello, friend. Shall we travel back to Green Path? There are two things I'm going to collect while I'm here, and then we'll call it a day on the episode. So, let's see. Let's hit the bench. And then where I want to go is, first off, up over here. This was an area I actually tried to access previously. I just couldn't because I lacked Isma's Tears, and I think I had the Crystal Heart, but that wasn't enough. The funny thing is I probably almost got it. I just didn't know where I was aiming for, so I missed the spot slightly. But I vaguely remember charging up a Crystal Heart, like, right up on this wall over here, coming up. So I must have just barely missed it, honestly. Or maybe not. I don't think I can get up there. So, let's see how we get over there. Let's go this way. Is there something under here? Aha, here's the secret. Okay, that's what it was. I thought I could jump through here, but what I really did need Isma's Tears. Or a very well-timed Crystal Heart dash. But let's see what's over here. Big acid bath. Whoop. Oh my goodness, I love you. What are you? Oh, thank you. But who are you? Can I? No, don't leave. Oh, I want to know more. Oh, it's so cute. It was so cute. I wonder if it's a giant snail. Oh, that must have been Un. That must actually have been Un. I don't know anything about Un, but I love Un. Un is adorable, Kiwi. Oh, yay. Alright, well, we just got a new charm, the Shape of Un. Granted to us by, I presume, Un themselves. Let's see, where is it? There, down here? Yep. The Shape of Un reveals the form of Un within the bearer. While focusing soul, the bearer will take on a new shape and can move freely to avoid enemies. Oh, that's awesome. You can move while healing. That is pretty substantial and will probably be very necessary once I start taking on the God Home challenges. That sounds like a very good defensive charm. Alright, there's one other thing I want to do before we end the episode, but At least I can be satisfied by getting that at the very least. That wasn't the goal, but let's see. The thing I want is, I believe there is, yeah, the stone sanctuary over here. I believe there is something in there that I missed. If I've read my hunter's journal correctly. Don't think that actually saved any time, but can't resist using the crystal heart here and there, you know? Oh, Knight's blasting off again. Alright, let's see. I want to go down. This is a pretty long path, but we want to go down. I know there are some enemies in this area that I haven't gotten for the Hunter's Journal, so I'll have to be careful about getting them if I can. I want the non-infected versions of those guys, I know. So if I see any of those, I'll definitely have to collect them. I've already hit that, yeah. Alright, keep traveling downwards. And now I want to travel to the right. Definitely remember getting here, lost here a little bit, once upon a time. And then chased Hornet somewhere. Nope, forgot about you. They're really cute when they're unleafed. I suspect the enemy type I'm actually looking for will be in... I know it's in this area, but I'll just have to make sure I keep an eye out for it. Although, we're almost where we were heading out for anyway. I only see the infected ones. I hope there are some left somewhere. Alright, there's a bench over here, so let's go ahead and rest at that really quick, just so that if I die, I have a point of quick return. And then we want to go down this way. Oh, these are something I need to kill still. There should be a couple in this area, I think. I think I needed to kill like 11, so I'm not going to get them all at once, but I'll just check real quick if there are any more down here. Doesn't seem it. Alright, we're not heading to the Fog Canyon. Although I guess that is one possible solution. I could go back to the banker and get the money I put in her back, because I think I gave her a full, like, almost 5K. Anyway, this is where we want to go. Something tells me this is the guy we're going to be fighting. There are statues of him all over the place. Alright. Maybe this was just a platforming challenge I couldn't do, or more realistically, I think the issue was I just didn't have the dream nail, because it looks like I've been through here already. Yeah. Oh, there you are. Alright, yeah, this is boss arena, alright. Let me just check over here. I'm pretty sure I've actually been through here, but... I'm pretty sure I've actually been through here already. I know what I have to do. Oh, there's... What's over here? Oh my goodness. I did not expect to find that here. Huh. Awesome. Alright. Then I think all we have left is that single mask fragment. So that's an extra happy little surprise that I wasn't expecting. I just came here for the boss fight. Awesome. Alright. Let's go back and fight this boss. Let's just make sure there's nothing. I'm probably backtracking through the actual platforming challenge, so let's get to business. My child, can you still see? Please don't hurt me. Can't sleep with your eyes open, little one. Can't dream if you're still breathing, little one. Precious children, you speak such loathsome things as you sleep. Your claws scratch and scrape. Precious children, a monster has come for us in the dark. Will you sing for me? Challenge the warrior dream. Bring it on, No Eyes. Oh, she sings. That's creepy. Not sure if I took a damage already. You're rather creepy. I think that's kind of the goal they're going for, though. I think she's probably... There she is. A lot of these bosses seem to be very much about, like, getting single hits in at a time. Where'd you go? I don't think that hit went off. I see her ghosties just get a wider path as you do more damage, it seems. Oops. Somehow this is more difficult than it should be for me right now. I think I'm feeling my weariness. It's been a long day, Kiwi. For me, at least. And all things considered, I really didn't do much, but I feel rather drained. Probably because I had to start the day early. But that's fine. And there was the tidying of the house that I did today as well. Looking forward to making curry with you, if you're still feeling up for it. Alright, should have her soon. I can't imagine she has much HP left. There we go. That sounds like my battle cry. One by one, their eyes closed at last. I felt it, a warm stillness falling over us. I'm sorry I was frightened of you. You were always protecting us, even when we couldn't see you. Take us there, please. A place where light cannot haunt us. A place without dreams, please. Alright. I think that's the last boss that I have left to beat, aside from whatever's laying in Godhome for me. Which is pretty cool. That said, we still have a bunch of things to do in the Hunter's Journal, I imagine. That's its own challenge for another day. Maybe that'll be what I do in the next episode, just go hunting the enemies that I'm missing while I'm also on a quest for collecting all the charms. It would be nice if I could optimize this and get everything done in one go, but that is probably not going to happen. Half the fun of this game is kind of exploring. I wish I had less backtracking to do for my own failings, but hey. I do think, unfortunately, one of the things I'll definitely have to be doing soon is the Delicate Flower Challenge, and I lament that reality. But that's not for today. That's probably a tomorrow thing at best. With all that said, though, this was a bit of a longer episode, but at least we're ending on a pretty high note. Beat a boss, got a charm, got a mass fragment. All in all, pretty good showing. Oh, actually, wait. There's one thing I want to see before we end the episode, since I have it, and I'm at a bench anyway. Wow, it's only 2. That only costs 2. That sounds like a really good charm for a cost. Oh my goodness, I have a little slug! That's really cute. That definitely would fit into my build somewhere for some fights, I imagine. Like, for example, the Dung Defender, I could easily reposition if I was in a bad spot. So I might bring that with me, but I imagine his final form will one-shot me. I digress. All that said, I hope you've enjoyed watching if you're awake and it's helping you fall asleep. I hope you're sleeping well if you're asleep. I love you, Kiwi. I'll see you in the next one. Let's go make some curry.